Good morning. We are here at probably Manitoba's most popular hiking trail, Hunt Lake, and we're going to do a bit of an informational video for you guys today. We got here nice and early, so we are the first hiking vehicle here. That other vehicle's got looks like some sort of trailer for...
trailer.
Yeah. And we're going to show you how many vehicles are here at the end of the day. It's a Saturday, so it should probably get pretty popular, but it's only about 8:15 in the morning right now, so.
They finished installing the new parking lot area in the bathroom. That's all new this year. Before there was just a parking along the one side of the road that could fit maybe 15 or 20 cars, and then people would be lined way back up the road. So hopefully it's a lot less of a mess this year.
Yeah. Hunt Lake Trail is located 1 hour 45 minutes from Winnipeg in Whiteshell Provincial Park and is arguably the most popular trail in Manitoba, as well as one of the most challenging. The trail is labeled as 12.6 kilometer return, however, our recording has it at about 13.3 kilometers. If you're looking for more of a short family hike, don't count this one out. There are lots of cool features on this trail within the first kilometer, including the famous little cave, beautiful views, and a waterfall. Be sure to hike the trail in the spring if you want to make sure that the waterfall is flowing.
All of these more technical bits are easy enough if you go slow. You just gotta be careful on them. There's lots of roots. If there's lots of dust on some of the rocks, they're slippery, or if it's wet, it's a bit slick, but you can get up it. You just have to make sure you take your time with it.
By the caution markers, we're going to start getting to kind of a complicated intersection. So here, there's a trail up there and a trail down. There's a sign there that says to go that way. Same with a sign there. You don't want to go left here because that goes down to a private cabin and it's not part of this trail, so this way we go. The terrain that you can expect is quite challenging. There are many rocks, roots, and elevation changes which, over 13 kilometers, can take a lot of effort. It is important to make sure you listen to your body while out on challenging hikes like this. Remember, you need to get back to your vehicle, and there's no shame in turning around early and leaving the rest of the challenge for another day. After about 6.5 kilometers of hiking, you will find yourself at the shelter on West Hawk Lake with easy access to the lake to soak your tired feet, go for a swim, and relax a bit before your trek back.
So we have just left the Hunt Lake shelter area. It's just back that way, a little along the shore. We're going to the back half of the trail now. It's completely unmaintained. Some people went through earlier this year, like a month or so ago, and flagged it. And we've got a GPS recording of somebody who did it in early April that we're just gonna follow very closely, and we're gonna see what it's like back here.
Yeah, we've never done this part of the trail before, so I'll let you guys know how it actually is. The full unmaintained Hunt Lake loop is about 15.5 kilometers long. The trail turned out to be pretty well flagged, but there were still a few places where we were pretty happy to have two sets of eyes, as one of us caught that we were about to turn the wrong way.
Trail is much less well traveled, but it's still okay.
Having gone in the spring, we also benefited from the bare trees and bushes. Otherwise, there's a good chance we would have lost the trail a little bit more. So we've just started seeing some of these cut logs with, you can still see the wood shavings beside them, so they can't be that old. Someone has actually come out here and maintained it, so whoever you are, thank you. The feel of the unmaintained section of trail is much different than the main trail. The terrain is a little more wild, yet a little less aggressive. You'll see beaver ponds, moss-covered forests, and a babbling brook, and not so many people. So we just came out around the marsh area. There's a flag there, and then there's this access road with another flag on the side. And what we're doing, because we're following the flags in our GPS map, is we're going to follow this access, and there's some more flags around this access for a little bit, and then this intersects back into the trail, so we'll show you where that is. So we started about at the bend, and then we came up and up and up the hill, and there's been flags along the way, so we're almost at the top. There's another flag, and Connor says just over the peak there, there's a cluster of flags, which I'm assuming is the entrance back to the trail. Looks like our assumption was correct, because there's that peak and there's the trail with a bunch of flags. So we'll keep going. Followed those flags out back to the access road. Got a pretty view. And looks like we're gonna cross the access road and follow those flags on the other side.
So a little bushwhacky in some sections. It's not bad now, but if there are leaves everywhere, it might be a little tedious sometimes.
Yeah, it's surprisingly sturdy. It just looks sketchy.
Water's really low right now, but it'd be pretty cool and probably very like bubbling if the water level were normal and 6 or 8 inches higher. So after coming down across this beaver dam, it looks like there's a bunch of little paths at the end of it, but you have to come all the way out and around, and you will find a flag in the bushes, and that's the way you gotta go. So we get to a part where you come down to another little beaver slough, come across a really old dam, and then run along the bottom of this cliff line up there somewhere. Alright, so that is where the trail is. Cool. Okay, so we just came back out here. This is the where it connects back. There's generally a couple of logs across it. The logs are across it to make sure people don't go that way unless they like, it's not the main trail. The main trail comes along from here and then comes back up that way along with the blue arrow. So make sure you also don't come back out and keep following the blue arrow, because that'll take you right back to the shelter.
Hunt Lake Trail really has something for everyone, so if it's not already on your to hike list, this is your sign to add it. If you have hiked the trail, let us know what you think of it. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you out there!